Even without a lot of showers, the flowers are beginning to bloom. We're in the garden with OSU Master Gardener Lauren Parker. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
So we're right next to a rose bush here. No flowers quite yet, but you're noticing this is a little bit out of control.
It is a little out of control. Technically speaking, this should have been pruned back in about February, but since it's already got it leafed out, I don't want to take it way back. But even now, you can control it. I mean, in other words, you'll notice this is already going over the top of everything else. You can go in and cut it way back.
So you are cutting...
I'm cutting it all off because...
You say way back, and you really are. You can see what's left there.
Because remember two things. Number one, what's going to grow back has to be smaller than what the size of this cane is. But in this particular case, you wanted to clear it out because otherwise all the other plants that are in front of it are going to be just absolutely overshadowed. And then what you'll do is you'll look inside and you'll see some things which are coming to the inside and becoming an interference, so you can cut those off because you want the inside to stay absolutely open.
Okay, so when you're looking what to cut off, are you going to cut this one off as well here?
I absolutely will cut this particular, but you see here there's a like this, I'll cut this off, and what's going to happen is now it'll get a much larger cane that'll be stronger, that'll be more upright.
Okay.
Okay, meanwhile, once it's cut, you're going to notice there's already buds starting to form, so within the next month there'll be flowers.
Okay.
But in general, the basic rules are that you want to fertilize every 6 weeks. You have your choice. You can either use a systemic. Now, an advantage to the systemic, although it is chemical, it not only deals with fertilizing the plants, but it keeps bugs off the plants, okay? Or you can go with something organic. And again, you're going to control bugs a different way that way, but at least you're dealing with something that's fully organic.
What are some of the other things you're dealing with, not only those pests, those bugs? What are the other pests?
Okay, there's things like powdery mildew, there's things like black spot, there's things like rust, which are things which affect the leaves. So, for example, you can go organic, and you don't have to put a lot of chemicals into everything. This right here, which is organic, is basically neem oil, and you spray it on there, which will kill the aphids. Aphids will disfigure the plant. It eats it all up and sucks the sap out of it. Or you can take plain soap, dish soap, like 2 teaspoons with 3 cups of water, and spray that on. Or you can just go squish them all if you want to.
How often should you be doing that, taking that out there?
I would say weekly, or whenever you see, if you see bugs coming. Now, this actually, although we won't be able to see it on here, there actually are aphids already on here. So you want to keep them under control immediately so they don't destroy the plant. And you'll notice, for example, more toward the summertime, mildew is kind of a white fluff that ends up on the leaves. Black spot, the entire leaf will have like black polka dots on it. Or rust is underneath the leaf, you'll see this red kind of rusty looking stuff. That you need to spray to get off.
All right, you don't want that. Well, thank you so much for your time. And if you have any questions, you can contact the OSU Master Gardener near you. You see the numbers there on your screen.